Alright, YouTubers, I'm going to cook again. And this is going to be kind of a combination meal. I'm going to do part of it real, like with beef, and part of it with fake stuff. I'm going to use my standard mushroom. These are clean. Feeling rushed, so my knife skills are crap. Please don't judge me. So, yeah. We'll come back. So there's mushrooms. And now we got an onion. Alright. And we're going to do onion. This onion's a little old. Not that they're going to hurt anything, really. But alright, so there's the onions and the mushrooms in there. I'm going to do up some rice, too. Just olive oil and garlic powder was put in there. Here's the rice. It's just the cheating 10-minute boiling bag. Sriracha. I make sriracha rice. And we just mix it up. Ooh, it smells good, doesn't it? Can you smell it? Can you see it? Now, we're just going to put a top on it. And as with everything here, it goes in the microwave, my storage area, to stay out of the way. I'm going to call that done. I turned it down a little bit to let it simmer, and those are good. I'm going to take those off the heat. I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, next. That pan is heating up again. Wasn't off long. I'm going to put some beef for stir fry in. I'm going to add some of this Hawaiian barbecue sauce because I have it. About that much to it. Cook this steak up. Come on back. You haven't left yet? Alright. Fade out. Alright. These are getting close. I got them up on high. I got the tortilla in there to soften up. We're going to build it here soon. Put a plate down. Come on back. I'm going to put some rice down. Sriracha rice. Ooh, you can smell it. I'm going to put some of the beef on there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take that beef and I'm going to put it in this bowl because I've made enough for a few meals here. And I just threw the mushrooms and onions back in there to get them back up to heat. Trying to do a one-pan cooking. I don't know why. Put those on there. Woo! Get up in there. Get up in there. Unplug because that is done. Some Colby Jack with sriracha rice, onions, mushrooms, which are kind of my standard, and steak. So either a steak fajita, steak burrito, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to eat it right here. What the heck, right? I was going to go sit down with it, but we will do it. See? That's good. Alright. What we're going to make the second one out of is fake beef. Let me eat this one and I'll come back and show you. But we're going to add these steak strips. These are by Morningstar. They actually say the best way to do them is in the nucleator. But I did the others in the frying pan, so I'm going to do these in the frying pan. And those are steak strips. That's what they look like frozen. Alright. They said they take about 7 minutes. They asked me to add some water. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of water. They asked me to put a lid on it. So I'm going to put a lid on it. And we're going to keep an eye on them and see how they do. I am going to add this because I'm trying to get them both as similar as possible to see how much difference there is. You know, an unofficial comparison test kind of thing. But I'm going to wait till they cook up a little bit more before I add this Hawaiian barbecue sauce. Alright, it's been a couple minutes. Let's see how they're doing. It's got a peppery smell. They actually smell decent. I'm going to go ahead and put the Hawaiian barbecue sauce in. Because again, trying to make it fair. Turn it down a little bit to medium. So these Morningstar ones, blah blah blah, water, soy protein, wheat gluten, corn oil, yeast, tapioca starch, caramel color, garlic powder, onion powder, tricyllium phosphate. We got vegetable protein, salt. It's got a little bit of salt to them. It says potassium chloride, salt. Spice, natural flavors, and yeah, contains soy and wheat ingredients. Is sodium. It's got a lot of salt in them. It's got a good amount of protein to them. 31% of your daily, 23 grams. So people that think you can't get any protein from without eating meat, that's just not true. I don't think I'm ever going to get to that point. And I know this is cheating, but I hope to learn a little bit more about making some of these meals every now and then. You know, what could it hurt? As long as they don't taste like crap. Because it's all well and good to eat healthy, but it ain't good to eat cardboard, and I'm not willing to do that. That's why I'm trying to do these immediate tests. You know what I'm saying? If I ate one today and then 3 days later I ate the same thing different, I'm not going to remember the taste difference. Maybe eating them within 10 minutes of each other like this will make me remember. I'll probably overcook these a little bit. Unplugged. Put them in another tub because I have another tub. Heat back up the onions and mushrooms. Kind of warm it up a little bit. Woo-hoo. I'm going to put some of the fake meat on there. It doesn't smell bad, but I don't want to start eating all kinds of soy, and I don't even want to get started on the talk about GMO stuff, you know. But again, this is like veggie eating for somebody who's not vegified yet. And the mushrooms on top. I'm going to do a review probably in the next couple days about the Copper Chef pans and telling you how they're holding up. Called the Jack. So I'm saying we're at about pretty much identical. One with real cow beef and one with processed fake meatless meat. Okay, can you see? Let's eat. I wouldn't say that's bad. I don't think that's bad. Is the real cow better? Yeah. But this isn't bad. No, that works. Again, I'm not claiming anything close to an expert. I don't want to... I'm not looking to argue about which way is a better way to go. But I think every now and then, eliminating some beef out of your diet, throwing this kind of thing into your diet can't hurt. So there you go. There's a comparison. One with, one without. Sort of like a Philly cheesesteak. Without. That Morningstar stuff is not terrible. It's not, you know, when we all think of fake stuff, we think of tofu. And tofu can be kind of nasty if it's not done right. You know, if you have it in a soup, it's okay. But pretty much anything other than that, I've never been a huge fan of tofu. But this is better. This is not bad. All right, tubers. Have a great and wonderful day. Okay. Like I told you, I made a lot of both the beef and the fake beef. So I got some more mushrooms in there. We're gonna make a second meal out of them. Pretty much same thing. All right. So those are cooking up. This is a little bit of the fake meat left over. A little bit of onions and mushrooms left in there. The real meat leftovers. And here's some leftover sriracha rice. I'm gonna get this up to heat. And I made another bag of boil in the bag rice. Nothing all that special. A little bit more sriracha. Okay. Alright, whole wheat. We're gonna let that warm up. Alright, so there we go. Look at that. That's nice. We got fake and we got real, and it's hot. Alright. I'm gonna eat it just like a big taco. That is good stuff, YouTubers. Have a great and wonderful day. Alright, we're going to do fly over fake and real. Nice, huh?